One. What up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Episode number 2. Don't know the name yet, but we got Soto in the building. What's up, Jay?
What's up? I'm glad you can have me on this podcast.
Oh yeah, bro. So you want to tell the people what you got going on, what you've been up to?
Like you said, I'm Jay. I'm a barber here in Indiana. I'm currently still in school. I graduate in December, and my goal is just to. I have a lot of goals and ambitions right now, and I have a lot of opportunities right in hand. So I really don't know what's the right choice. So I won't really decide until I graduate school in December.
Oh yeah.
So other than that, I just been traveling. I guess you can say different states right now.
Yeah. Where were you over this past weekend?
I was out in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I was networking with some of the. I guess we can see them as like big celebrity barbers in a way.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Obviously, networking and learning a lot from them. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna take that for granted.
No.
Because obviously, seeing somebody that I see on the other side of the phone, something awesome. That obviously I'm always looking on YouTube, looking at what they do, and me obviously wanting to become something that they're doing. So I enjoyed it.
That's dope. Yeah, I watched your video on YouTube. That was really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had a lot of respect for you being able to just walk through that whole last convention and like not be just insecure or anything. You just like walking through, talking, not unfazed by your surroundings. I thought that was cool.
Right. Like everybody says, bro, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I feel weird, people looking at me, holding my phone, talking just to a phone.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's something I want to do. I'm putting myself in that position that I want to be somebody. So
For sure.
I'm doing it. So
For sure. So did you meet anybody down there that you like connected with, that you feel like you'll stay connected with, or any of the conventions that you've been to?
Honestly, there's a lot of names, but honestly, I would right now give a shout out to on Instagram. His name it's Marvin Marv. He's mentoring me right now. So and he's close to 100K followers, and he's obviously mentoring me in a way that I want to do exactly what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
So obviously, if you want to be like somebody, I guess you got to do the same thing they're doing.
Definitely, yeah, and then just not get discouraged, man. That's the biggest thing, is like just sticking to it. Because a lot of the people that you see and you look up to, like they definitely didn't start as Marvin Marv. You know, he was originally just a guy cutting hair, learning how to cut hair. So
Right. And that's how it is. And the awesome part about doing that, bro, like me traveling and doing all this, is I see them obviously, like I said, as celebrities, but they're the most humbling people ever.
Yeah.
Like, their followers don't mean anything to them.
That's
At the
awesome.
end of the day, they see themselves as everybody else.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. It really puts in perspective in me. Like later on, he was like, well, this is what he told me. He was like, bro, whenever your time comes, you just gotta be ready for that.
Yeah.
So after that, it really opened my mindset and be like, dang, when it really comes, I'm gonna have to be ready for everything that's gonna come after me.
Yeah, for sure. So then you're like just preparation, getting everything prepared.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And obviously it's just the beginning right now. These are just opportunities I'm getting right now while I'm in school.
Yeah.
So I could only imagine what could happen outside of school.
Yeah, definitely. So where are you at right now? Where are you cutting now?
Right now I'm cutting at Fresh Factory.
And what's the address for that for people listening?
627 North Earl Avenue. And then if you guys want to book with me, you guys can check out my Instagram. It's JAY Soto SOTO 31, and there's a book now button on there, and just book with me, and then I'll be glad to cut you up and just have a chit chat. I'll give you guys the best experience you guys could than going with any other barber.
Oh yeah.
And just getting cut up by them. I'll make you guys feel like you guys are wanted and you guys are cared for. So,
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's the biggest bitch on a barber. It's like some of them just don't care, and then you feel like you're an inconvenience to them.
Yeah, so that's the thing with this barber industry, bro. There's other barbers out there that look at it as a money way, and there's other barbers that actually care for their clients. And I feel like I'm more on the caring and more entertaining creator side. So
Yeah.
And I like it because clients obviously tell me that too.
Yeah.
And obviously, I wouldn't like referring them as clients. I'd rather refer them as like friends.
Yeah.
Because obviously you build a friendship with them
For
throughout
sure.
there.
It's probably one of the more intimate services that you can give to somebody cutting their hair, like drawing their face, and you kind of have to be able to keep conversation, or else it's gonna be really awkward.
Yeah, literally. But obviously, there's some times too that there's people out there that come in here like want a haircut. They get off work just stressed out.
Yeah.
Just don't really want to talk. So I mean, I respect that too.
Yeah.
I mean, they let me know. I tell them, all right, bro, I hope everything's good, and just keep cutting their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever run into any gross heads? Any that you're just like, nah, bro, I don't.
Recently, ever since I started, no, but I know there will be some probably later on, and honestly, I would always have to reject those
Yeah.
because I can't pass my clippers through them and then cut other people, bro, because I don't want to end up passing some other stuff, because at the end of the day, they can end up suing me in a way, and I don't want to end up passing bacteria to the head.
I don't blame you. So what are, it's not maybe the best transition, but what you were talking earlier with the homeless shelter, cutting some homeless shelters. What's that like? That's gotta be pretty interesting.
Yeah, so I pretty much started last year during COVID. I honestly got really inspired by someone I seen on TikTok named Vic Blends. Shout out to him. I actually got to meet him
Really?
over this past weekend.
That's really cool.
So, and I got some motivation and some advice from him, so I'm really excited. And I got connections with him now, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I got really motivated because of him, because obviously everybody comes from a different place. Everybody grows up differently.
Yeah.
So from that being said, I don't think I had the best childhood, and I don't think I had the worst childhood.
Right.
So, and my way of giving back has always been want to make people feel wanted and make them feel happy.
Yeah.
So I went out of my way, I looked up some homeless shelters, and the first one that popped up was Lafayette Urban Ministry.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I was really afraid to go in there and ask them if I could cut them,
Yeah.
but I did it either way. And as soon as I did that, it took like about 2 weeks for them to email me. And ever since then, I think this year's about to hit a year, so that I've been doing that. So it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. And then is it just that one that you cut, and then do you cut it on like a regular basis?
Yeah, I cut it once a month, the second Wednesday of every month.
Yeah.
And I do that from 12:30 to 2, or whenever, it depends on how many haircuts I have.
Yeah. Do you feel like you get a really cool reaction from them? Like, are they happy whenever they see themselves?
Honestly, yes. And sometimes it's a no, because some of them are just like more quiet, on the quiet side.
Yeah.
So I can't really just force them to talk.
Right.
And then the other ones who are like interactive and all that, like I get the biggest smile out of them.
Yeah.
Some of them half the time want to take pictures of me.
Yeah.
And it's just cool because I'm just like
Okay,
a regular person in Lafayette.
Yeah.
I don't see as myself as anybody.
Right. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, and then you could probably change their confidence and everything. You don't know like what happens next. Somebody may feel inspired to go get a job, or go to a job interview or something like that.
Right.
And then you could be the domino that changes their whole life. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like too, because a lot of them gain their confidence also, and from that I've gained like a lot of connections also here in Lafayette. I've got hooked up by a lot of businesses here
Mm-hmm.
that give me discounts, and I mean I don't ask them for that, but they see what I do.
Yeah.
And, I mean they appreciate what I do, and I appreciate them for hooking me up also.
Yeah.
So, and I've been on the news probably like 2-3 times now.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I've been on Star City News and WLFI already, so
yeah.
it's pretty cool, bro.
That is really cool.
I could be walking down the street. The thing is, like, I've walked down the street a couple times, and then there'll be some older people be like, "I seen you on the news," and it's just
Really?
like, "Damn, that's cool."
That's really cool.
Yeah, and I really like that. And most of them that see me on the news, bro, now I cut their hair, so that's the best part.
I mean, yeah, that's free advertisement, huh?
Yeah.
That's really cool. And then it's so cool to hear that, dude, because I remember like just working with you at the car place
Yeah.
and seeing you change oil and like that was miserable. I knew that was miserable.
Yeah,
It was miserable for me, and I wasn't even doing it.
Right. That's not something I really wanted to do, obviously.
Yeah.
At that time, my parents wanted me to become a mechanic because they were kind of stuck in the way of, I see you after high school, you just go from high school to straight to college, college, work.
Yeah.
And that's how they seen it. And I was kind of stuck in that way with them to make them happy, even though barbering was what was keeping me going.
Yeah.
And I was kind of in a position that I didn't know what I wanted to do. Because I was like, dang, should I really do this for my parents or should I really do something I really love to do?
Yeah.
And then I chose to do something I love to do. And honestly, now it's been changing my life in a good way.
For sure.
And I mean, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say.
Yeah, it's just it's so frustrating when people don't do what they're passionate about, you know, or do what they feel pulled to. It's so frustrating, and then especially if it's for somebody else, like a parent. You got to think, unfortunately, they're going to be gone one day. It's just going to be you. You know, you're still going to have to go to work. You're still going to have to do the daily grind. So if you're doing what they wanted you to do, they're not even here anymore. It's like, man.
I just did it for nothing. In
Yeah,
a way.
exactly, exactly.
And the thing is, I can wake up now and I'm my own boss. So
Yeah.
it's like I can wake up, go to work. Well, I don't really call it work, so because it's
Yeah.
something I love to do, and I'm
Right.
getting paid to do something I love to do, which
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should do that too.
Yeah, at least try.
Yeah, at least try to find something you're passionate about, and then work towards it, and then get money from it.
Yeah,
And then you won't see it as a job, and your life won't be as miserable, and you'll just enjoy it more.
yeah. So do you think that everything can be done like that? Any hobby or any passion can eventually you can find a way to make money off of it?
Honestly, ever since everything, like since barbering has been changing everything for me and giving me more opportunities, and it's just barbering, bro. When people just hear barbering, they see it as haircuts.
Yeah.
Yes, bro, because I feel like I'm doing everything everybody told me I couldn't do.
Yeah.
And then I'm proving them wrong. And then those are the people now that are coming back and like, how are you doing that? How are you doing that? Bro, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And then those are the people who really want to be in my life now, which is, I mean, I guess, I don't want to be rude, but I guess it's too
Yeah.
late for them now.
Yeah.
I can't have people in my life who aren't valuable to me.
I feel you.
I just gotta keep.
Yeah, your
keep on to the
time's
top.
more valuable than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really doing right now, focusing on myself and working on myself and just
Oh yeah.
trying to go to the top.
Oh yeah. So what's your short term goals right now? What are you looking at in the next maybe 5 years? Where would you like to see yourself?
Well, first of all, graduate barber school.
Yeah.
From that, I would like to work hard and start my own, open up my own barbershop.
Mhm.
From my barbershop, I would start owning my own brand, which I pretty much already started.
Is that the So Smooth there?
Yeah, this is I guess you guys can see it on here, So Smooth. I'm not wearing a shirt right now, but I have So Smooth. And I also have razor blades. I have to say So Smooth behind it too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, bro, because I have a lot of people that support me, and it's awesome to see that, bro.
Yeah. It is awesome, and we'll put links to everything in the description so they can get all to your stuff.
Thank you.
So aside from barbering, you're a kick-ass barber. There's no doubt about that. Aside from that,
Appreciate that.
what are some things? What are some things you got going on? Anything in your personal life that you want to talk about? Anything that you've noticed in the world that's like, what the hell is going on?
Honestly, no, because I really got to the point. Well, I guess I could say last couple of years, probably like last 2-3 years was the really hardest years of my life.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to really figure out what I wanted to do. I was
Yeah.
trying to really get to know myself, which I still am.
Yeah.
I'm still working on myself. And other than that, after this year came, bro, I really focused on what I wanted to do, what I'm really passionate about, and what I'm like gonna do to get there.
Yeah.
So myself, I only have a vision. I don't care what anybody says, because my vision is the only vision that I see. Nobody else can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Is it frustrating sometimes when people don't see the vision or they just don't understand it?
It was at first. Honestly, I always doubted myself because I always seen people. I wanted them to be on the same team as me, just keep going.
Yeah.
But seeing them not stuck in the same way I'm doing, it was just like, dang, can I really make it? Can I really do this? And then now, since like I said, I came to the I don't care.
Right.
It's to the point that I'm doing everything myself and I'm proving all of them wrong now.
Yeah.
And it's making me feel really, like I feel really proud of myself, and I've been accomplishing a lot of things that a lot of them told me I wanted to do.
For sure.
So yeah. So shout out to you teachers in McCutcheon.
Hell yeah.
That doubted me.
Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely a shout out to them. There's a handful that were pretty cool, but yeah, shout out to the ones that were some assholes.
Yeah, because I had a teacher out there that told me that I wouldn't be anything on social media, which I mean, I don't see myself as an influencer or anything. I'm just a barber, but a barber that's changing other people's lives and impacting them in a different way. So
yeah, I'm proud of you for that. That's really cool.
Thank you, bro.
It's really cool, and it's cool to see just coming from your kitchen and your living room, you know, where Bobby's playing FIFA to now you are in a barbershop and posting YouTube videos and everything. It's really bad.
Yeah. Hey, you guys should check out my YouTube. I'm almost 100 subs, and I appreciate you guys also.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So how do you think people could find that passion, dude? There's a lot of people that just literally don't. They just wake up, go to work, so that way they can pay for a life that they don't really like. How do somebody find the passion?
It took me a while, bro. Honestly, I feel.
You're pretty young. I don't think it took you a while.
Well, it took me a while. I had to go through some things for me to actually really think of what I really wanted to do. A lot of things impacted my life. When I really figured out what I really wanted to do, bro, was when one of my close cousins died in South Carolina. I was on a trip in Tennessee. I was celebrating my cousin's girlfriend's birthday, her 21st birthday. I called them and I was like, hey bro, I'm in Tennessee, you're only a few hours away. You and my other cousins should come down here.
Mm-hmm.
We should see each other halfway. Cause I would always go to South Carolina every single year. And then I get a call the next day by one of my cousins and say, bro, on his way to go see you, he died. And it kind of really hurt me because I was like, dang, I'm the one that really told him to come see me.
Yeah.
And that really hurt. I was like, it's my fault he died. It's my fault. So I really put all that weight on myself. And then after that, I went straight to South Carolina, stayed at his funeral, RIP to him though.
Yeah.
And honestly, all that really just motivated me even harder. And I was just hungry of being who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, it's like I got somebody here in town, like not in town, but in my life that I'm really gonna impact, that they need me. So it's not my time to go. It's not my time to stop doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you really want to look for your passion or your vision, just keep trying different things until you find something that you love to do and just work hard at it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Consistency is key. That's pretty much what I'm doing now, and it's working. So that's the only advice I could really give.
Yeah, it's tough to be consistent sometimes, but that really is the only thing that you can do. I might struggle with that with this. I mean, it's only the second episode, but
right.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be tough. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you see that women soccer players are going to get paid the same as men's soccer players? Did you see that?
No. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I stopped paying attention too much to sports.
Yeah.
Honestly, all the social media stuff, I don't pay attention to. It's more I pay attention to more what I'm into. It's all about my craft and what I see other people do as barbering, so I can get I guess you can say an idea of what I want to do next.
Yeah.
Not really copy their videos, but kind of get an idea of how could I do the similar things that they're doing.
Yeah.
To put out, so like all the sports and all that, I don't pay attention to anymore.
Yeah.
I used to. I was really passionate about sports and all that when I was in high school because I thought I could do something out of sports, but it came down to the reason that I wasn't that good enough. I guess in a way.
I mean that's a stretch to be that good at sports. That's a 1 in a trillion person.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, cool for the other people, you know, that are making it far, like in sports. It's the same thing like how I'm doing, everybody else is doing. Everybody got their own little things that they're ambition in a way.
For sure.
But you just I feel like through that you just gotta stay humble through the whole way, because at the end of the day you come from somewhere that you didn't have anything, and then out of nowhere you magically it changes your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Which a lot of people switch up as soon as they become somebody.
Yeah. Well, some people say that they were always that person. It's just exposed.
Right.
They don't have any reason not to be an asshole. So
Right.
yeah, that's crazy. One thing I have been paying attention to, dude, is aliens. I know we talk about aliens.
Oh yeah.
They had the house, like the government had a meeting about aliens for the first time in 50 years.
Hey, I did see that on Instagram though when I just posted something like a couple days ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think yeah, it was like Sunday or Monday when I posted a video. That's the first thing that came up, and I just got out of Instagram because I was like, nah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I
How
can't.
crazy is that?
You're right, bro. I don't know. I believe in aliens, but at the same time, everybody believes in what they want to believe.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you think that they may be on Earth, like the aliens already?
I feel like aliens are on Earth, but they're just in a human body.
Yeah.
Just disguised as somebody else.
Yeah.
They're just watching what we're doing.
Yeah.
And after that, yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think that they run shit, or do you think they're just here? They're just like.
I feel like the government are the aliens, bro.
Yeah.
Who run shit.
That's kind of what I think too sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like
Yeah.
people are gonna have their own decisions and like the way they think of things. So like I don't know. I think the way I think, they think the way they think. So there's gonna be a lot of people probably commenting, talking about this and this, how we're probably crazy thinking the way we are. But
I mean, I think if you think that somebody's crazy because they believe in aliens, I think you gotta wake up a little bit.
right, it is about to be 2023. So you do like everybody gotta wake up.
Yeah. If you don't believe in aliens, you gotta do a little research. They've already said they're
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there, like
Yeah.
Area 51 out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a theory that Area 51 is like have you ever seen the movie The Truman Show? Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So it's a Jim Carrey movie, and it's about a guy that was taken from a baby, and he was put in this big dome, and everybody around him in his entire life, anybody he ever interacted with, were actors.
Mm-hmm.
And he grows up, and it's a TV show for the public of that movie, and he eventually finds out that he's in a movie, and like it's a major mind fuck and everything. Sometimes I think that we may be something like that, like we're an aliens TV show, and maybe Area 51 is like the only way in or out of the set. Like maybe we're on a big movie set, and Area 51's the exit door.
Bro, that's what I think. I think we're in a simulation. Sometimes I think that I just like how this past weekend happened. Like I was up in Connecticut. Like it gave me, excuse me, but made me feel like I was literally in a movie. Cause then I come back to reality. Like I could not believe everything that just happened over there. I'm like, I was really just next to all these people that I look up to.
Yeah.
And then I magically just wake up and I'm in town.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow.
I could definitely see where that would be.
Yeah, so in a way, I feel like it's almost the same way what you were saying, like stuck in simulation, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah, and sometimes you may be able to attest to this. Sometimes I feel like when you are doing something and you kind of get a momentum build up, more stuff happens to you, more good stuff. So like you get a good client or a good new client or you get a good situation happen to you, and then it seems like it just kind of compounds. Like good stuff continues to come.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like you get on, I don't know, a good side of the matrix, or I don't know if it's God, you get on God's good side or something, but yeah, it's weird how that happens, and then you're just kind of waiting on something bad to happen, it seems like.
I kind of believe in those numbers, those repetitive numbers, since I started seeing them so much.
Like what?
Like I'll start seeing 444, 888, 111, 222, and I just look them up, bro. And as I'm doing something good, it says something good on there.
Really?
So when I was going to Connecticut to go meet up with all these people, I kept seeing 888, 444. Hold up, let me look it up right now. What 888 is, because bro, it blew my mind, bro.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
They're called like angel numbers, and it says 888 is a meaning of success and financial good luck.
Mm.
If the universe is sending you 888, you're moving in the right direction. The angel number's meaning is usually a good one. In fact, it may be one of the most positive angel messages you can receive. So as I was traveling, bro, and all that happened, and now getting mentored by one of the highest, biggest barbers that you know, like on social media is one of the greatest things that could
Yeah.
possibly happen to me. Cause honestly, like I was saying, like if you wanna be like somebody, you just gotta do the same thing they're doing, but
Yeah.
in your own creative way.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, that's one thing that it's frustrating when people say they can't do something. It's like if anybody in the entire world has ever done it, you can do it.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people just doubt on themselves.
Yeah.
They're too afraid.
Yeah.
A lot of people I feel like are stuck in this world, with just being in the simulation and not wanting to face reality.
Yeah, like they call them NPC, like a non-player character. Like how video games, you got just bots that walk around.
Right, right.
That's kind of what they are.
And I know a lot of people like that. I mean, I don't want to call them out because I'm not.
No.
But I just hope the best for them, and I just hope they get out of that mindset and just go out there and do what
Yeah.
they want to do. Because I feel like if you're stuck in that, you're never really going to succeed.
Yeah.
And I was in that situation because obviously how I was saying, my parents wanted me
Yeah.
to be somebody,
Yeah.
and that wasn't working out for me.
Yeah.
I was just waking up miserable, going over there being mad all day, just changing oil, bro.
Yeah.
Rotating tires, changing brake pads, changing spark plugs, wipers, and all that. I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life.
Just living what to you would be a mediocre life. Like if you were wanting to be a mechanic and that was your passion, you would want to do nothing more than what
Right.
you're doing. But to you, it's mediocre.
Right.
It's not what you want to do.
And now, I guess I could say I get paid to travel,
Yeah.
and I just make other people happy with their haircut, have a good ass talk with them.
Yeah.
And I really do enjoy what I do, bro. It's really been a blessing what I do, and it's like I keep saying, bro. It really did change my life in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think you'll ever have your own shop one day? I think you may have mentioned that earlier. You said
Yeah,
that was a goal.
that's in my short-term goals right now. I'm gonna open my shop when a couple of years down after I graduate
Yeah.
school. But honestly, whatever the best opportunity comes to me is the opportunity that I'll take.
Yeah. Do any barbers ever just not, they just operate outside of a barber shop? Could you just like go places and cut hair, travel and cut hair?
I mean, you can, but it's like a process too. You just gotta transfer your license right over.
What if it's within the state?
If it's in Indiana, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking, like, if you could have a DoorDash, I think we may have talked to this about this a little bit when you were cutting hair, but a DoorDash for cutting hair. Like,
Right.
if I was about to do a podcast, but I noticed my haircut was horrible, I could just get on there and, like DoorDash, I would order a haircut and they'd come and cut my hair and then leave.
Right.
And then for the service, you could, instead of charging $40, $45 for a haircut, you could charge $100 for a haircut.
Right. I mean, that's kind of the same thing that I do, but it's not like that. It's called more of a house call.
Yeah, or like a home visit or something.
Yes, which I do. I have quite a bit of people that do that.
Yeah.
That pay over $100 for a haircut,
Yeah.
which is incredible because honestly, who would pay $100 for a haircut?
If you got it.
Right. There's people out there. Which
Yeah.
shout out to them and shout out to like you two and everybody else because you guys are the people that put food on my table.
Yeah.
You guys are the people that pay my bills, and you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are the people that are letting me have this opportunity to travel everywhere to go do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also cool for the people that I cut up that they see what I'm doing because they see that I'm really into this barbering thing,
Yeah.
and it keeps them interested and they value. I feel like if I was a client now, I would value my barber a lot more for him learning and trying to level up in the barber industry than
Yeah.
being a regular barber just
Yeah.
get a cut, leave,
Yeah.
get a cut, leave, no talk.
I was just about to say that I like seeing you do that because I'm like, oh, maybe he'll learn something that, will benefit me from
Right.
my haircut. Yeah.
Right.
So I was just about to say that.
And that's what I do to people, bro. I even have clients still, bro. Whenever I travel and come back, they're always like, bro, my haircut keeps getting better and better by every single time you leave.
Yeah.
Which is cool, bro, because in my head, I don't think I'm doing anything different.
Right.
But they see the difference.
Yeah. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, as long as I keep them happy,
Mhm.
bro, I like that.
Yeah. That's really cool.
And it keeps me motivated in a way.
Yeah. So do you have, like, is the majority of your clients just regulars that come through, or do you have more people that are, like, walk-ins or new people?
I have a lot of regulars and a lot of new people most of the time.
And what's your retention on a new person? Do they get their hair cut by you and they're with you, or do they just kind of depend on?
Nah, if it's a new person, obviously you gotta go through my link. A lot of people, it's from a lot of different clients that refer them to me.
Yeah.
And once I cut them up, I obviously do the same experience to every single client.
Right.
I talk to them as if I knew them. Ask them what's up, where they work at, what they're doing, what they're up to, they got anything planned. Just basically have a normal conversation. And after that, bro, I start seeing them come repetitively.
Yeah.
Repetitively, like a weekly. I even have people that come in and be like, bro, I just been going through some things. I just had to come see you.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, bro, because
For sure.
in a way they see me as a therapist.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that people don't see. Barbers are everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're your person that treats your hair, person to be right there for you when nobody else is there.
Yeah.
Person, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what else to say. Like, you're just literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, I can name a lot, but it's just too much.
It's definitely nice to have a friend, like the one that you were already my friend before you started cutting hair. So that was huge because you were the first person to cut my hair after my mom. Like it's been my mom and you, and that's it.
Right, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. So it's like it was very easy transition for me to like find you. But I wonder, how does a person that maybe is more shy and doesn't want to go to a barber shop like yours? Because let's be honest, a barbershop like yours versus a barbershop like Gray Clips, like the haircut is not the same. You're gonna get a much better haircut at your barbershop, but it's more of like a inclusive, like you kind of have to know about it almost, which I'm sure is nice for the barbershop because it's not just like a bunch of Joe Blows coming through all the time. But I guess, how does somebody find a barber like you think? Just look, we got to search.
I feel like everybody gotta bounce around for the barbers until they find a barber that they feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Because I was in the same place too.
Yeah.
Would jump here and there, go. My mom would always put me at different barbers,
Yeah.
which everybody was different. Not every haircut was the same, but some people go for haircuts and some people go for talks.
Yeah.
I feel like mine is just more about the experience. My haircuts, I feel like they're at a decent thing. I wouldn't call myself good, I wouldn't call myself bad. Everybody has their own, like, I guess the way they look at me, how I cut, so everybody has their own opinion. Because I've never been that cocky type of person. I don't want to be the best and I don't want to be the worst. I just want to be someone that impacts the other people.
Yeah.
So if you want to look for somebody, I guess you just gotta like bounce around until you find somebody you're really honestly comfortable with, and that you can notice they have interest in you, bro. Because some people don't have interest; they don't really care for you.
Yeah.
Some people just have you in your chair and you just leave, bro. What did you get? Anything from them? Nothing.
Right.
And some of them you can get knowledge or network with other people and be like, oh, like you can come up to me and say like, my house, something's leaking. I'll be like, oh, bro, I cut somebody up that knows how to fix houses, bro.
Yeah,
let me hit him up, and if he's cool for me to give you your number, I'll send it right to you.
Yeah.
And so like it's different connections, bro. I cut up like doctors, police people, nurses, like all types of people, regular people.
Yeah.
Like everybody's the same to me. I look at them the same, and there's other people that look at me differently. Like some people look at me as like a bigger barber, when in reality I'm the same person that's just doing my job. I'm servicing them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool though that you've got like just everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody.
And the thing is, you gotta stay humble and cool through the whole ride, because once you switch up, you can lose one of the valuable people in your life, bro.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I really recommend that. And that's not just barbering, bro. I feel like it's just in everything.
Yeah.
You gotta stay humble through everything, because why lose the people who are more valuable in your life than have the people who aren't, who aren't benefiting you?
For sure. How do you think that, like, at what age do you think people really say, like, oh, I want to cut hair? Because I don't feel like in school that's something that people aim towards. But in my opinion, you make so much money. Like, especially barbers and then hairstylists, I think is what a woman barber is called.
Hairstylists or cosmetologists.
Yeah, dude, they make so much money. I'm like, man, why would you not want to do that?
Right. I mean, like I said, bro, some people see it as the money wise and some people don't. Like when I first started, I started as cutting hair for free.
Yeah.
Like learning on people, obviously messing them up. Still to this day, I have pictures on my phone.
Yeah.
And since I look back at it, I'm like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
how did I?
I'm sure you cut my hair sometimes. Like if we look back at the cuts,
Yes.
we'd probably be like, damn.
Yeah, bro, there's so much more better now and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
You know, because I was
Yeah.
still in my phase.
Right.
But yeah, bro. Like honestly, I started cutting hair in high school, like cutting other people's hair at 17.
Yeah.
I feel like I started at a younger age. I went to Walmart. I remember this day exactly, bro. It was Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
Looked at the Walmart thing. Obviously, I didn't see any clippers on there. My parents were buying Christmas presents and everything. So I went to the Walmart section, clipper section.
Yeah.
Bought one for $20. It came with a trim and a clipper.
Nice.
And I literally started putting bags over me because obviously I didn't have a cape.
Yeah.
And I was tired of my mom bouncing me here and there, here and there, here and there. And I started cutting my own hair in my own bathroom.
Dang.
But it wouldn't be a fade or anything, it'd just be a basic cut, like a number 2 guard all the way around.
Yeah.
Like not all the way around, like I would leave the top long. So after that I started noticing people telling me like, bro, where you do your haircut? Where you do your haircut? And it was the most basic haircut ever.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, like, and I'm really starting to like it. So I started watching more videos, started trying it out. And I was like, okay, I really like this.
Yeah.
And then I started impacting other people with this. So I'm like, oh, this is what I like to do. Like, I like impacting others, and I like cutting hair.
Yeah.
I see it's fun. Every person has a different type of hair. Everybody wants a different type of style.
Yeah.
You can't just do the same thing repetitive, bro, because it gets boring. So, I mean, after that, honestly, it took me to this year, I would say, the beginning of this year, to honestly just really take off in barbering.
Yeah. And like commit to it.
Come into it, yeah. And I mean, like take off, I don't mean like I'm up here. I mean like take off as in like, bro, I'm booked continuously.
Yeah.
I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I'm meeting these other people. And like, it's a dope experience, bro.
Yeah. And it's cool, like, the trajectory that I see that you could possibly take would be you're booked already for yourself. So continue to be booked for yourself, continue to grind and continue your YouTube videos and you're growing your social. And then by the time you're like, oh my God, I literally have so much business that I'm turning away that I've got like 2 or 3 salaries that I'm just letting go.
Right.
Then you can have that social presence into your own shop and it would blow up quick. Like you'd be able to be the Fresh Factory 10X right here in Lafayette.
Right.
Or wherever it is that you'd want to go. Where do you think you'd want to go?
Honestly, right now I have a couple opportunities in different barbershops, not in town, different states.
But if you opened your own, where would you want it to be?
Here in town?
Yeah.
I would want one just here in town so I could remember where I came from.
Yeah, that's probably where a lot of your clientele would be.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to just lose
And
it.
I wouldn't stop cutting hair, bro. I wouldn't stop doing anything with hair. Honestly, I would wanna own barbershops, let people work in my barbershop, and me become somebody that educates people how to cut if they really get into it.
Yeah.
Because obviously, there's not a lot of people that could teach others because they're not really into that.
Yeah.
But I like I said, bro, I'm a people person, so I like helping others. So
Yeah.
I'll help them get to their dream. I like seeing people succeed. So.
And that could be really cool. You could give scholarships away to kids that maybe don't have the money for what would cost the cost of a license would be.
Right.
It's probably pretty expensive, isn't it?
I mean, there's different schools, different prices. Different
Yeah.
schools here in town go from anywhere from 15,000 and up. That new school that I'm at that just opened up is called Revival Barber Academy. They're starting off at 7,100, and that's with everything included that you're gonna learn at a cosmetology school and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more valuable there because they teach you about the outside world, how to get an LLC, how to invest in this, invest in yourself, how to grow as this, how to do everything. It's not all about cutting.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Everything's not about hair for you to succeed. It's all about what you can do other than cutting hair.
being a smart businessman too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure probably a lot of people don't think about that in the barber life because you're almost, like you said, you're your own boss.
Right.
You're kind of operating a business within a business in the barber shop.
Right.
So yeah, you've got to be able to play all hats.
And the thing is, you gotta be professional. You can't just mess around, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like, alright, let me cut today. You know what? I'm booked up today. I'm gonna just cancel all my appointments after this
Yeah.
haircut because I don't want to cut.
Yeah.
No, like, if you're gonna do that, then maybe that's not for you.
Yeah. And that's one thing, honestly, dude, that I think I love about you so much is that you don't see that in a lot of people, like the tenacity to keep going and not give up. Because anybody can be committed and fired up about something, you know, for one day or at night when you're bullshitting with your buddies smoking or something, but when it's like actually a grind like it is for you now, to be able to be committed to it. And I think that's what I see the most is the commitment from you, and that's so cool.
Right.
And that's what I respect, man, because like I said, not a lot of people have the commitment of towards anything.
Right. I mean, what keeps me going, honestly, is just like seeing back where I came from and just, I want to get to the point that I could retire my parents. I want to
Yeah.
get to the point where I could be somebody that my little siblings can look up to.
Yeah.
I want to be somewhere that I could go and like they could give me a call and I'll be there just to help them, bro. I don't want to be someone they're like, oh, Jay, nah.
Yeah, the fuck up of the family.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be known as that.
Yeah.
So like that's what really keeps me going, bro. I got like obviously how we say we got goals in life. Everybody has their own vision, and I see my own vision.
Yeah.
Nobody else really sees it, but some people understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and I think it's funny, like the people that are the biggest fuck ups young, or what seem to be the biggest fuck ups, usually are the ones, at least from the people I've talked to, that are actually doing shit in the real world.
Right.
Like, we were such fucks in high school. People would have thought that we were just never done anything at all. Yeah.
And I feel like that's why there's a lot of teachers that doubted me.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I had a YouTube page in high school that I was doing, but I ended up deleting it because there was a teacher that really put me down.
Yeah.
And at that time, I really hit more than 100 subs on that page. So I was like, wow, I can really take this somewhere. Because I'm in high school. Everybody can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck shit.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter at that point where I could probably eventually realize what I really wanted to do on YouTube.
Right, and then, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, taking it from there.
Right.
Definitely. I mean, there's so many teachers and there's so many just people within the school system that shouldn't be there. Just
Right.
should not be there.
Right. I mean, that's why that's why I keep saying, like, fuck everybody else, I'm gonna do what I do, because I'm doing good regardless with or without them,
Yeah.
which that's how I feel.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And I've been staying humble through all this process and everything. And I've always said that to myself, bro. I kept myself 100%. I will not switch up no matter the numbers that I have on social media or whatever, because at the end of the day, bro, we're just humans.
Yeah.
Why switch up for somebody or somebody you are when at the end of the day, I was the same person looking at the other people on the other side.
Yeah.
And now those are the other people that are looking at me. So why switch up?
For
We
sure.
all come from the same.
For sure. Sometimes I wish that teachers though would just like be more encouraging to the students. It's like, because that is their job at the end of the day, is to kind of help grow the students into what they're going to be in the real world, and not just focus on, I've got this kid for 9 weeks and he has to pass my class or else I look like a dummy. It's like, that's not what you're here for, dumbass.
Right, and I had like one teacher that really, really like believed in me, and I still talk to her to this day. We send messages every now and then
Yeah.
just to check up on each other.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think you know her, Miss Yakum, Miss J.
Oh, yes.
Bro, I love her, bro.
Yes.
But when I graduated, she came to my graduation party and gave me this big note, bro, that literally made me tear up, and I still have it to this day.
Yeah.
And I read it every now and then when I feel unmotivated.
Yeah.
But she literally told me, help others. Keep making people smile.
Yeah.
Keep doing this. And honestly, I followed what she told me because that's what I felt like that's what I was destined to do.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's leading me in a good way, which sometimes I just wanna like I don't wanna bother her half the time, so I don't really blow up her phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's times that I really just wanna like call her and meet up with her and tell her about my life, let her
Yeah.
know what everything that's happened, and be like,
Yeah.
thank you for everything you've done.
For
Look
sure.
what I'm doing.
For sure. I'm sure she would appreciate it. And man, Miss J and Miss C, if it weren't for those two, I was not graduating high
Yeah,
school.
me too.
Without a doubt, I would not have graduated high school.
Respectfully, shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
But more to Miss J, because she just really, really seen a vision of what I was doing,
Yeah.
and really, really believed in me.
For sure. For sure. And she was so cool. And just, like you said, to be able to see the vision of, like, this kid he's not just, like, these 4 years that he's with me is not his whole life.
Right.
Any teacher to be able to see past that and realize that I've got this kid and I can mold him past this 4 years.
Right.
I feel like a lot of them don't look past what they have right in front of them.
And that's the thing. She was like literally like a mother.
Yeah.
Like it was like not just to me, but to a lot of people. Bro.
Yeah.
And she was there no matter what she.
Mama J, I think.
Right.
They call her.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what she was going through in life, bro. Like she was still there.
Yeah.
Like it did not matter. She would put others before her, which
Yeah.
that's how I feel like I am now. I put
Yeah.
others before me, and I feel like I learned a lot from her. I mean, every now and then I bump into her, bro, and it's like the biggest smile I can get out of her, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, like sometimes I feel like life's too short. Like I'm just like, okay, I graduated school. I don't see you every single day anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want you to see what I'm doing in life, to see the success that I'm going through.
Yeah, and that's a weird feeling, dude. I have that a lot of times too whenever I have something big happen to me, but it's like, do you reach out to the people and just say like, hey, guess what happened to me? Like, I feel like
Right.
you're bragging or something.
Right, that's why I really don't really, like I said, I don't want to bother her.
And a lot of the times if you tell somebody something good, like, they don't want to hear it. Like, they
Right.
almost are jealous, or they'll try and say something negative about it, or say
Right.
something better that happened to them. It's like, that's the most frustrating thing to me, man. Whenever I'm trying to share something good and they want to talk shit.
I mean, I hope I see her also, though, because my sister graduates from McCutcheon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I don't even know when her graduation is,
Mhm.
but I know, like, I'm obviously going to go.
Yeah.
So, and I know, I think my sister and Miss J's daughter are in the same
Yeah.
grade, so, like, hopefully I see her there, because
Yeah, that'd be really
I
cool.
really just want to catch up to her. Like,
For sure.
have a catch up, like, it can be like 2 minutes, it can be 5 minutes, and just say thank you.
Yeah.
Just, like, give her the biggest thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think she is my friend on Facebook, maybe, so she will probably see at least a video to this podcast.
Alright, hopefully
Maybe she'll watch it. She's gotta watch it. You think she'll watch it?
I don't know.
Miss
Hopefully
J,
she
if
does.
you've made it this far into it, we miss
Yeah. Right. We do miss you, and we appreciate you for everything.
you. Yeah. Man, that's cool though. You have anything else, man? Any other topics that you want to talk about? I could do this for a lot longer if you want, but I've run out of stuff to talk about, to be honest. We've made some good strokes on the old barber stuff though.
Right. I mean, I have other plans that I plan on going to different trips to compete here.
Yes, what do you have coming up?
Well, I got 2 shows coming up. I'm still deciding which one I want to go to, because they're 2 like back to back.
Mhm.
So I don't think I can make it to both, because obviously like I said, bro, I got people here. I gotta give them haircuts also.
Yeah,
I
need
can't.
you.
I just can't keep traveling, because how can I make my money to
Mhm.
travel if I'm not here cutting their hair?
Right.
Like I'm not somebody big that's sponsored by anybody.
Right.
Hopefully one day by some Clippers.
It'll happen one day.
One day.
If there's any Clippers Clipper company owners on here, hit
Right.
me up.
Right. Hopefully I'll look back at this video later on, hopefully, and look how far it took me to get sponsored by somebody. But,
Yeah. Me too, probably, for this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Sponsored by somebody.
yeah. I mean, it can happen, bro. It can happen to
Yeah.
anybody. So, I got one in Denver, Colorado in August. And then I got one in Miami, Florida in August. And they're back to back, but the one in Miami's first, and then the one in Denver's second.
Yeah.
But they're right back to back, bro. So it's either I fly out, come back, pack my stuff, and fly out again.
Yeah. And are those competitions, or are they just like expos, like the ones we went to last time?
They're competitions, so they're the ones that I got invited to, bro.
Nice.
So this is how it works. So when I get invited to them, the dude that handles that convention or that barbering event sends me the free tickets to go. I just have to pay for my flight or I just have to pay for my hotel. So that's how it really works. And the ones that I want to go to, I have to pay out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So in a way, kind of sponsored but not sponsored.
Yeah.
So
That competition at least you're
yeah,
sponsored for.
competitions. Yeah. And the thing is, like, it's the brand that I'm trying to grow. Also, like, it's called So Smooth, obviously, like how it says right here. And I got T-shirts. I'll get more T-shirts, so you guys can probably DM me on Instagram. Like, hopefully Clay puts my tag somewhere.
I will. It'll be in the description of the
Yeah, put it in the description down below, my tags and everything, so you guys can check it out. But if you guys are really interested in the shirt, I think I put a couple videos with my shirt. It's just a basic shirt. It just says So Smooth and it has like a razor blade in the back. And but other than that, bro, like, I just go do my things. Like, at the end of the day, bro, it's all about the experience. I don't care about if I'm winning or not.
Yeah.
I've already done 2 shows. My third one got canceled. Oh wait, actually 3 shows because I just went to this one. And my 4 shows and then my second one got canceled. I've only been to my first and third show. And this 4th one that I just did. Cause fuck Spirit. Like,
Airlines. Yeah.
bro, cause they canceled my flight, bro. They made me wait in that freaking whole, like, airport for 9 fucking hours, bro.
Yeah. Isn't that the cheap one?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, look, bro, is the thing is, like, they send me the tickets a week before, bro. I bought the tickets. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't know when you're sending me the tickets. I can't just like, hey bro, are you gonna send me tickets for this convention?
Yeah, that'd be.
So I just wait for them. So once I receive them, I'm like, alright, let's do this. Bought it because the other airlines, bro, they're like $600-700 there and back, just for the weekend.
Yeah.
You really think I want to pay $600-700 for the weekend?
Right.
Just to leave Saturday, compete Sunday, come back Monday? Like, no, I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. So, an airline Spirit was just like 200 something. So it's like, I'd rather do that because
Yeah.
I'm just paying for my flight there and coming right back. And they made me wait. They're like, all right, there's a delay. There's a delay. There's a delay. And then there's a delay. Comes to like 9-10 p.m. There's another delay. 10:30 comes, bro. Sorry, we don't have any more pilots that could fly you guys to Vegas. Pilots are only allowed to be up in the air for a certain amount of time. Sorry for the inconvenience. You guys would have to remake your flight again. And then when I checked, I talked to the front desk to try to get the next flight possible, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if I just flew out, competed, came right back.
Right.
As long as, because I got the free tickets.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, the next flight available is Monday. So why even fly out Monday when I got nothing to do?
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I'm good, thank you. And the thing is, I didn't even get the full refund, bro.
Oh, really?
Yes, bro. And the thing is, like, so I had to pay for my airline and my hotel.
Wow.
They didn't get no refund back.
Wow.
So I missed out on money. So it was like, I was kind of down, but at the same time, it was like, oh well.
Yeah.
Like, something good's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully I'm not gonna think negative. Everything happens for a reason. Something might have would have happened.
For sure, the plane could have gone down.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, that's good.
Yeah.
And then, boom, 2 weeks later, Tennessee comes up, bro.
Yeah.
I get tickets the day before. I just get in the car, bro. This is it.
That would be really exciting though.
Yeah, bro. Cause it's like I get them out of nowhere, bro. It's just like they'll hit me up and be like, "What do you plan on coming here?" I'll be like, "I don't know yet." And like, here's some tickets.
Wow.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Now I gotta get my stuff out.
Yeah.
Let's go straight on the road.
Yeah.
It's either a fly or a drive, whatever's quickest. Like,
Yeah.
if it's close to me, I'll drive. If it's not,
That's so cool though.
yeah, which is, it's dope, bro. Like, I like networking with all these people, bro. It's like, it's just who you know. It's like, this is what I heard over the weekend. Your network is your net worth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So like, that's dope, bro. Like,
Yeah.
either I get to know people or I lose out on a lot of value.
Dude, I would say in no more business than barbering is that true, because you gotta think if you just know bums that they only have $10 to their name, that's how much they have to spend on a haircut. And then if you know all sorts of rappers or all sorts of people that are of high influence,
Right.
they've got a lot of money to spend. So definitely in barbering, that's the truth.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, also with how you just mentioned, like rappers and all these
Mhm.
artists. Obviously, it'd be cool to get to that point,
Mhm.
but that's not my. I don't think that's my destiny or vision to do.
Yeah.
It would be awesome for me to go out, cut this rapper, cut this like dude athlete, blah blah blah. Like, yes, I would do it for the right price,
Mhm.
because obviously time is money for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like what's more that impacts me is helping others.
Yeah.
So like money is not really a thing to me, bro. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, bro, I could have $20 and you could ask me the $20 and I could give you my last $20.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's like give something back, you'll receive good in return, bro.
Yeah, and constantly chasing money is so sad. That was my I woke up and thought, how can I get money? How can I get money? And then I went to sleep thinking, how can I get money? That was the only thing I ever thought about.
Right, and I feel like that's how I was too when I was
Yeah.
working with you, bro. Because I was not making anything, and I was like, how do I figure out how to pay my bills?
Yeah.
And then it came to barbering, that's switching up my life in a good way, which I'm not gonna say how much I make, but I make pretty decent good money.
Yeah.
I can say I make a lot more than teachers.
Fuck you, teachers.
Right. So far this year, I'll give an estimate.
We don't need to do that.
Okay. So far, I can make more than a teacher what they make in a year.
Yeah.
Let's just say that I make more than that.
Fuck teachers. That's the biggest thing, dude. Is like when it comes down to, because at the end of the day, money is pretty much what runs the world.
Yes, bro. Money is everything, bro.
Yeah. So whenever a teacher wants to talk shit about what somebody's passion is, or what somebody's doing, or what somebody's potential in life is, it's like I had a teacher tell me that a lot of things wouldn't happen that have already happened.
Right.
And so it's like I'm 23 years old, and I've already done what you say wouldn't be done, and you're still a teacher. You're still making 40 grand a year, maybe.
Literally.
It's just, yeah. And if they're good teachers and that's cool, then they do it. It doesn't matter for money. It's the same way that you and I are. Money doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But whenever they're not good teachers, and it seems to be they're just doing it for the money, which is really stupid because it's not a lot of money.
And that's the thing, bro. I feel like a lot of teachers doubt other people, like students, when they see a visions, because they're, like how you said earlier, bro, they're jealous
Yeah.
of what they couldn't do in their own life.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, sucks. At the end of the day, bro, I feel like you could be whatever age and still be successful.
Mhm.
Like, if you don't want, if teaching's not for you, get out.
Yeah.
Go do your own thing.
Yeah.
And because you'll be a lot more happier doing something you love to do.
Yeah.
Instead of waking up miserable dealing with something
Yeah,
else.
and it's not about the money either. It's like it's just about how they act. Man.
Yeah.
Because a bad teacher can ruin somebody's life.
It's like a coach, bro. You can play a sport,
Yeah.
and that coach could be bad and ruin that's your favorite sport, and you won't ever love it again the same way you used to love it just
Yeah.
because of that one person.
And man, as much as I hate to say it, McCutcheon, that they gave me a lot of that vibe whenever I was in there. There's a lot of the teachers, a lot of the coaches, a lot of everything, to the point where I cut my high school experience short. I said, I'm out of here. I graduated midterm as soon as I possibly could.
Right. I had kind of the same experience. So I went. Obviously, I never said this in this part in the beginning, but I went to Jeff and McCutcheon.
Yeah.
First 2 years, Jeff. But I kept going back and forth to McCutcheon. So it was like first semester, freshman year, went to Jeff. And then second semester, I went to McCutcheon. Then first semester, I came back to Jeff, sophomore year, and then back and went to McCutcheon.
Yeah.
And then the only reason I kept going back to Jeff because I kept telling my parents I don't like McCutcheon.
Yeah.
But the thing was, my parents thought McCutcheon would be a better place for me, which in a way yes, because back then I was a troublemaker.
Mhm.
But I mean, everybody changes.
Yeah. Not everybody, but you can.
Yeah, you can change if you make the effort. I feel
Yes.
like. So I went from that to me hating McCutcheon that I didn't go to school my whole junior year.
Yeah.
And you can remember that because
Yeah.
I remember seeing you in Texas Roadhouse and I told you, bro, I dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
And then you kept telling me, like, bro, you should go back. Just go back.
As much as I hated it.
Right, because I think you were in Firestone, working on Firestone.
Discount Tire.
Shout out,
Yes. Discount Tire.
Yeah, because you were telling me that you graduated and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
This you already graduated? And then I see Miss C at Walmart one day. She's like, you should really come back to school. I was like, nah, school's not for me. I'm already working because I thought just working out of high school, like a 9 to 5 will keep me going.
Yeah, but Texas Roadhouse isn't the spot.
Nah, not no more. It went from that to me, obviously how I said, me trying to make people happy. So it went from that, trying to make Missy happy, going back to school. I went back to school, bro, and I graduated, and I was so behind, bro, and I was so stressed out.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I ended up graduating, made my parents happy, bro, but it wasn't what I wanted to do, bro. School was miserable for me.
Yeah. I think it was good though, not obviously because you need to graduate high school to do anything, but I think it's good because it sucked ass. It really sucked ass, and we were failures. Both of us were failures in school. So I think that being a failure in that environment where it's so judgmental, because obviously teenagers are like, shout you down if you're not like them. So to be a failure in that environment, I think it allows you to not worry about failing now, because you've already failed. Like the expectation for you and me is the ground. Like anything we do is beyond what they thought we would do. So I think that it's good that to struggle and to fail and to have that kind of pain in the ass experience, whether it's in high school or job or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're used to it.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody at least has to fail in life to bring yourself back up.
Yeah, it's something.
It can be whatever that impacts their life to bring them back up, bro. Because you can't go anywhere lower than the ground, bro. Once you fail, bro, where else can you go? Nowhere but shoot her back right up.
Yeah. And if you never fail, it's gonna happen. Something's gonna punch you in the mouth. It just life, inevitably it's gonna happen. And if you've never failed before, you've never had any kind of hardship, it's like it can cripple you. It can take you out completely.
Right. And I feel like that's what happened to me, for me to do what I really wanted to do. And that's how I feel, that's how I'm here now.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad to say I've been doing good, and I've been accomplishing goals at a time, slowly but surely. And I mean, I still got more goals, and this is like how I was saying earlier, bro. This is the beginning. I'm still in school and I'm accomplishing these goals.
Mm-hmm.
What could happen outside of school?
Yeah, definitely. You just can't give up.
Right, and I have that motivation and hunger, bro. It's still coming, and like that's what happens to these like events, bro. I network, meet other people, get advice from other people how to do what they're doing, and bro, it motivates me so much that I'm not stopping, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, when you get other people involved, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, because then they see you and they see your platform of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, because honestly, there's this YouTuber that I just met. Well, I wouldn't call him a YouTuber, I call him more as a barber YouTuber type deal.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Tank Be Choppin'.
Tank Be Choppin'.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Instagram. That's his username. And the cool thing is, bro, I've always seen him on the other side of the phone.
Mm-hmm. He
does clipper reviews, he does fades on haircuts and all that. And the cool thing, I seen him over there at the event, and I was kind of afraid to go up to him because you don't know who's stuck up and who isn't.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Tank Be Chopping? He was like, yeah, what's up, bro? I was like, hey, what's up, man? Like, I've always seen you on YouTube. I was like, I love the work that you do. I was like, that's big respect.
Yeah.
And then he was like, thank you, bro, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, can we take a picture? We took a picture. Then we get stuck in the same line, bro, like later on in the day.
Yeah.
To get food. You know, we chit-chat again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get stuck at the expo in the same line again, bro.
Yeah.
We chop it up again. He was like, bro, what's your Instagram, bro? Give him my Instagram. Follow me. And then, bro, the coolest thing is, this morning I woke up to him subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Ooh, that's awesome, dude.
And then, bro, his comment on there was, "I see you, man."
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
cool.
which is cool, bro, because it motivated me more. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, this is awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what could I do?
For sure.
What was more different that I could do, bro? And it's cool, bro. Like, I don't know. That gives me a lot more hunger and ambition for me to succeed and like do what I'm doing on YouTube.
Definitely. You said you have like a mentor, right? You found like some mentorship?
Yeah, I have a mentor. It's Marvy Marv.
Yeah, that's what you said.
He's helping me to grow my platform on Instagram and TikTok and how to get clientele.
Yeah.
More in a way so I know the more business side of things.
Yeah.
Because he's more of a businessman, I guess, in a way on social media.
Yeah.
I feel like he turns all his clients, I mean, not all his clients, all his followers into his clients.
Yeah, that's a
Which
hard
is
thing
cool,
to do,
bro.
too.
Yeah, which is cool, and a lot of people support him. He gives a lot of advice, and he's in a way an entertainer. He gives a lot more. He doesn't just entertain, but he gives you motivation.
Yeah.
The motivation, bro. He inspires you. So that's
Yeah.
3 things. What can you do? Like, what's better than a person that can give you 3 things at once?
Yeah, definitely. Triple threat, they call it.
Right. So
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
And being like having a mentor is life changing in my opinion. I recently got a mentor probably within the last year or so. It's probably been about a year, maybe a little less than that. But I mean, just the growth that I've had as a person in my business, everything has been incredible. It's cool just to because you get in your own head and you're in your own life and it's like you're biased, you know. So to have somebody that is an outsider to be able to kind of guide you and tell you what you should do, what moves you should make is really cool.
Yeah, and I feel like I really needed that because I was kind of stuck, like not knowing what route I really wanted to take.
Yeah.
Barbering, like I was doing it, but I didn't know what route.
Yeah.
It was just more of I'm putting content out here, putting content out here, putting content out here, and not focusing on one thing.
Yeah.
So what I've been really focusing on is just Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube more so people can see what I do in my life. Hopefully they can see me work from building something from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, being inspired of what I could do, and then the way they see me do it, they can do it the same way. So I can prove to them like, bro, anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely. And then you can become the mentor.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I told you earlier. Like I want to educate other people in the business of haircutting, because it's not all about cutting.
Yeah.
It's what you can provide to others and what others can provide to you.
Right. It's like 50% cutting and then 50% everything else.
Yeah, bro. I feel like most of the time it's like 25% haircut and the rest is your network.
Yeah.
What you can get out of them, if they're valuable to you or if they're not valuable to you.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that, I hate to keep bitching at teachers in school, but isn't it funny that we got in so much trouble for being talkative and got isolated and everything, and then now like communication is what makes money. Yeah, it's like what makes us money. It's being communicating and networking.
Yes.
It's so odd. Like I almost want to wonder like how good of a salesman, how good of a communicator could I have been if they didn't lock me in a fucking island in the corner of the room so the teacher could go up there and just talk shit about whatever the hell she thought she was teaching.
Right. I feel like
you teachers.
literally. Bro, honestly, communication, like how you were saying, bro, communication is the key now.
Yeah.
I always got in trouble with school because talking.
Yeah.
Got detention because talking. Got ISS because talking. But bro, literally talking is what's getting me everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and they don't see it, bro. And then like, why be? It's because the thing is, we're noticing reality, and they're stuck in their own world, bro.
Yeah, they're in an ecosystem that's like education is it's all one thing. And it makes me want to say, teachers, if you knew how to communicate and negotiate a little better, you may make a little bit more money. Like you could negotiate your salary possibly. I don't know. If you could communicate better, I know that's shunned and frowned upon in schools, but.
And then your students will probably value you more and be more respectful.
Right.
So,
You
instead
thing.
of being a bitch.
There's some teachers, man. There's some teachers that know that though,
Yes.
that are really good.
Shout out to them though.
Yes,
'cause
shout
that's
out
just
to them. Yeah, I had a teacher, which I thought was really, really cool. I don't know if you did it, but she had us write a letter to ourselves 5 years from now, and like she mailed it herself or the school did or something. But I just got it recently, 5 years after I graduated, and I was able to read like a letter to myself 5 years ago, from 5 years ago.
Damn.
And it was so cool, and she was one of the teachers that was really, really good.
If you don't mind, can you say what you wrote yourself?
Oh, dude, it was bad. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was like, man, I hope you're still with that girlfriend. I hope you still work at Discount Tire. Like, I said that one thing that I said that I really liked was that if I wasn't happy, to start making changes now. And I thought that was cool because it was like a year earlier I had quit Toyota and left the Roarman Group and was all, well, not really left, got fired from the Roarman Group and was all like kind of lost. So it was cool that I even from back then knew almost that the timing would be right, that I'd be getting fed up and ready to change my life. So
right.
That was interesting. But
That's cool, bro. Now that you said that, that really just kind of like, I'm just like, I kind of want to write myself a letter.
yeah,
so
I was thinking so too. Yeah,
so I
do
can
it
see
again.
myself, see myself in 5 years and just put it away in somewhere and just open it back
Yeah.
up.
Just set a reminder on your phone or
Right,
something
open
where
this
it's
and
at.
like,
Yeah.
Yes, bro, because dang.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you will be able to talk to yourself like, bro, I hope you did this and this, and watch. What if you accomplish those things? Be like, wow,
Yeah.
I really did believe in myself.
Well, there's people out there that plan their entire lives and execute on it. I really think that is doable. It's like the power of kind of manifesting, as cheesy as that sounds. I think there's a little bit behind
I
that.
believe in manifesting.
Yeah.
I be manifesting. I feel like without me manifesting anything that I've done in my life, it wouldn't have been possible. Bro.
Yeah, like you have to think it first. You have to think it, speak it, and then
Do it.
strategize and
make
do it. Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I think the one piece that people don't do is the strategy piece.
Right.
I think they talk about it and they just try and maybe try and do it for a little bit, and they just don't know the steps or the strategies to doing it, which is cool because that's why I like you. Is I see your strategy. I mean, I see you doing. I see the videos going up, and you tell me, or we'll talk about it. Like, yeah, I want to do this with a video, or I want to try this little segment, or do this editing trick, and then I'll see it in the next video. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude! Like he's fucking doing it.
Right.
It's really cool.
And that's the thing how I am, bro. Like once I say something that I'm gonna do, bro, I can do it.
Yeah.
Even though it works or not, bro, and I can see if it's working for me or it's not working for
Yeah.
me. So.
And that's something rare too, is the doing it. People talk. A lot of people will talk. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And I was guilty of talking a lot at a certain point. But you start to do stuff, and you're like, oh shit, like it's not that hard. You really just gotta do it.
That's basically too. Like one of them, do what's uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and then the other one is just like, bro, you can't think it.
Mhm.
You really just gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it to get the results and everything you
Yeah.
want. And if it doesn't work, try another way.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, try another way, bro.
Yeah.
You will find a way as long as you keep trying, bro.
Yeah, and not thinking about it is big. I think that's like paralysis by analysis is a thing where you just think about it too much and you just never do it because you overthink it.
Right, and it's the same with sports, bro. You're not gonna be good the first time.
Yeah.
Obviously, you keep going to practice.
Yeah.
You try to keep doing your best, bro. It's the same way as you trying to do your best, trying different things. Trying to get the results you want is the
Yeah.
same way you're trying to get the results in the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Cool, man. How long have we been at it? Ooh, hour 15. That's pretty dope. That's longer than the first one. Good
That's
deal.
dope. But cut it out. You want to cut it out?
Yeah, we can cut it out.
Just
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys for listening. Jake, you want to send them off? Anything you want to, you kind of promoted yourself pretty good at the beginning, but maybe a last little, where they can find you, what you do, the whole spiel.
Well, like I said in the beginning, I'm let's just say the state. Well, I'm an Indiana barber. You guys could check my links below. If you guys want one of the best experience and feel like someone's cared for you, come visit me. I'll be sure to give you guys the best experience. Other than that, anything you guys want to do, bro, in life, just go after it.
Hell yeah.
You only got the vision, nobody else does. So why listen to other people that like that don't believe in you in a way? Don't just say you're gonna do it. You literally have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't just do it. So
Act.
yeah, you literally like the Nike slogan, just do it. That's literally what you gotta do.
Best slogan out there.
Yes, so other than that, it was a pleasure being in your podcast, bro.
You'll be on it again, I'm sure.
Yeah, other than that, bro, just,
Gang.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Out. Everybody follow me on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube, Clay Bowyer, ClayBoyer. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening.